2007 ICC World 2020. The 2007 ICC World 2020 was the inaugural 2020 International Cricket World Championship, contested in South Africa from 11 to 24 September 2007. 12 teams took part in the 13-day tournament, the 10 test-playing nations, and the finalists of the 2007 WCL Division One tournament, Kenya and Scotland. India won the tournament, beating Pakistan in the final. Rules and regulations. During the group stage and Super 8, points were awarded to the teams as follows. In case of a tie, i.e., both teams score exactly the same number of runs at the end of their respective innings, a bowl-out decided the winner. This was applicable in all stages of the tournament. The bowl-out was used to determine the result of only one game in this tournament, the Group D game between India and Pakistan on 14 September scorecard. Within each group, both Group Stage and Super 8 stage, teams were ranked against each other based on the following criteria. Higher number of points. If equal, higher number of wins. If still equal, higher net run rate. If still equal, lower bowling strike rate. If still equal, result of head-to-head meeting. Qualification. By finishing first and second in the 2007 WCL Division One, Kenya and Scotland qualified for the World 2020. Venues. All matches were played at the following 3 grounds. Squads. Group stage. The 12 participant teams were divided into 4 groups of 3 teams each. The groups were determined based on the rankings of the teams in 2020 as of 1 March 2007. The top 2 teams from each group went through to the second stage of the tournament. All times given are South African Standard Time UTC +20. Group A. Group A saw the only exit of a seeded team when the West Indies were eliminated after losing both their matches. Their first loss came after Chris Gayle's record 117 runs was not enough to prevent South Africa from winning. Group B. Group B started with world champions Australia being defeated by Zimbabwe. Group C. In the first match, Kenya scored the lowest 2020 international total of 73 against New Zealand and went on to lose with 12, 2 overs and 9 wickets to spare. Kenya's fate was sealed when they allowed Sri Lanka to post a 2020 world record of 260 in the group's second match. Kenya were then bowled out for 88 and lost by a record 172 runs. Group D. India and Pakistan played in the first ever World 2020 bowl-out. India's bowlers defeated Pakistan 3-0. Super 8s. This tournament's Super 8 format was designed such that the top 2 seeds from each group was pre-decided at the start of the tournament. The actual performance of the team in the group stage played no role in determining if the team qualified into Super 8 Group E or F, for example, in Group C, though Sri Lanka finished with more points than New Zealand. In case a third-seeded team qualified ahead of the 2 top-seeded teams, it took on the seed of the eliminated team. This only happened in Group A, where Bangladesh original seed A3 qualified ahead of West Indies original seed ATWO and therefore took on the ATWO spot in Group F. The other 7 top seeds qualified. The 8 teams were divided into 2 groups of 4 teams each. The 2 top teams from each Super 8 group qualified for the semi-finals. Group E. Group F. Knockout stages. Semi-finals. Final. India won the toss and chose to bat on what was considered to be a traditionally batsman-friendly pitch at the Bullring. Umer Gul took the wickets of both Yuvraj Singh and Mahendra Singh Dhoni, leaving India with 157/5 in 20 overs. Only Gautam Gambhir 75 from 54 balls produced a notable innings. A 21-run over from Sri Asanth swung the game towards Pakistan. However, Irfan Pathan 316, Jajinder Sharma 220 slowed the scoring dramatically. With Pakistan needing 54 from 24 balls, Misbah-ul-Haq hit 3 sixes off Harbhajan Singh in 1 over. Sri Asanth was also dispatched for 2 sixes but took the wicket of Sohail Tanvir, as Pakistan went into the last over needing 13 runs to win, with only 1 wicket remaining. Jajinder Sharma bowled a wide first ball, followed by a dot ball. Misbah followed by taking 6 off a full toss. Pakistan needed just 6 runs to win from the last 4 balls. Misbah attempted to hit the next ball with a paddle scoop over fine leg, but he only managed to sky the ball, and it was caught at short fine leg by Sri Asanth, leaving Pakistan all out for 152 runs. Irfan Pathan was awarded the man of the match for his spell, which included 3 wickets for 16 runs, including that of man of the series, Shahid Afridi. Match officials. The umpires were selected from the elite panel of ICC umpires and the ICC International umpire panel, and the referees from the panel of ICC referees. Media coverage. Coverage of the 2007 ICC World 2020 was as follows. Television networks: Africa SuperSport Live, Australia Fox Sports Live, Australia 9 Network, Bangladesh Television in Group Stage 2 Bangladesh Match Only Live, Canada Asian Television Network Live, Caribbean Media Corporation Live, India ESPN Live English, India Star Cricket Live Hindi, Jamaica Television Jamaica Live, Middle East 10 Sports Live, New Zealand SKY Network Television Live, Pakistan Geo Super Live, Pakistan Television Corporation Live, Sri Lanka Sarasa Network Live, United Kingdom Sky Sports Live, United States Direct TV Cricket Ticket Live Radio Networks, Africa All Jazz Radio, Australia Australian Live Radio, Bangladesh Dhaka FM, Canada CBC Radio 1, Caribbean Radio Airplay, India All India Radio, Jamaica Radio Jamaica Limited, Middle East Top FM Radio, New Zealand Radio Pacific, Pakistan Radio Pakistan, Sri Lanka Radio Sri Lanka, Sinhala Radio Service, United Kingdom BBC Radio 5 Live, United States WHTZ FMZ 100.